Hi, hello. So this is the third time I've tried recording this. I end up rambling to death. So there's two things I'm going to say first before I forget. If you are new here and you like my art, you should subscribe. Or if you just like me, you should subscribe. And if you aren't new here, you should comment and share, boost this so other people see it and they come in, they watch my videos too. So this video is, happy birthday to myself. It's for my birthday. Woo! I'm legal now. I'm 18. I've never really mentioned my age before. That was on purpose. I just felt like for safety reasons I shouldn't say my age because I didn't want any weirdos counting down till I turn 18. But that's just been my general internet rule since I've been on the internet, is never say my age. But now that I am 18, I feel like I should say it or non-adults know that this is an adult now. Makes sense. At least in my brain, that makes sense. So, yeah, that is why. That's the first question I wanted to ask, because someone did ask me that on my TikTok, like, centuries ago. So, yeah, I'm 18. Woo! Okay, so the first question is, what is my favorite holiday? My favorite holiday is Halloween. I like eating candy and watching scary movies with my friends. I also like playing scary games. I like drawing Halloween-themed things. I like witches. I like it more than Christmas. Christmas just... I said this before, and I usually talk for like 5 minutes, but there is something, built different about Christmas from, I would say probably I'm going to be speaking for people older than me as well. Probably from, 2003 to 2013. There's just something built different about Christmas. I remember I was, in 3rd grade, and Christmas just felt different after that, and that's how it's felt ever since. It didn't feel as, whoa, anymore. But even though for Halloween, I don't go trick-or-treating, I sit in my house, or I sit with my friends, and we just eat candy and have a good old time. It's I could just sit with my friends and have a good old time. It's better than that weird cold feeling that I feel during the holiday season. I don't know. I feel like that's a general among a lot of older people, or at least older kids and teenagers, is you feel that empty-ish feeling. Most of the people I talk to are that are on my age feel the same, except for one, and I don't know if he's watching this. He's probably not. He's probably doing something more important, but he's a weirdo who likes Christmas. Okay, I like Christmas, but I'm just making fun. Okay, how long have I been drawing? Okay, I did the mental math, the first time I recorded this, and it took me 5 minutes to figure out the mental math. I'm gonna try to make this as speedy as possible. So, I'm 18. I have been basically passively drawing since 2nd grade. I am now in 12th grade. I have been passively drawing for funsies for 10 years, and this means drawing once every blue moon a wolf. I don't draw animals really anymore, but you get the idea, or liking drawing. And then when I was 11 or 12, so 7 years, I have been working consistently to improve my art and try to draw better, because I wanted to make fan art of my favorite video game at the time, or my favorite games, and I got hyper fixated on Nyan Cat, and so I got obsessed with drawing Nyan Cat Girl. I wanted to draw that all the time, and then Doki Doki Literature Club came out, and that was I think everybody with maybe not everyone with mental illness, a particular type of people with mental illness were mine, and I was one of them. And that's how long, so I've been consistently trying to improve and work at my art for 7 years. Do I like traditional or digital art more? So, 12-year-old, 11 to 12-year-old Miwa would have said, I like traditional art more. Digital art is weird. I don't like drawing on my phone. 18-year-old Mia would say, I like digital art. I like the undo button. I like the transform button. I don't have those things in traditional art, and when I make a mistake, it's too late for me to fix it. That's generally how I feel. The only thing that sucks about digital art is if I want a physical copy of it, I have to print it, and then I have to go through, oh, will this color print right? Oh, will this paper print this color right? Oh, you know, all that jazz, which I will be talking about in my next video if you are not talking about, but starting to go into the process of. And then what is my opinion on cheese? I didn't read this one the first time. I like cheese. I feel like that's a meme that I don't know because, or I don't remember. I should probably say don't remember because I'm borderline chronically online. But I like cheese. I like it on my eggs. I like mac and cheese. That's my favorite side to get at basically any fried chicken place. Cheese is pretty cool. Okay, what's my favorite chocolate bar? I like the chocolate bars with almonds in them. Milk chocolate with almond in it, or dark chocolate. But I have to be in a mood because dark chocolate is like sweet bitter, and like sometimes you just want sweet. You know, it's just or pretzels covered in chocolate are also quite delicious, but I know that's not chocolate bar. Okay, so the questions: musician or band. I don't want to say this as my answer, but this is my ironic answer because sometimes I listen to Vocaloid, like, ironically, and as a joke, because to me, the funniest thing ever is Miku talking in her Miku voice. And there's a poster because, of course, I did as an ironic joke, and I'm staring at it right now, and she's staring at me with her blue eyes. Miku. There we go. Just Miku. But, like, in all seriousness, I listen to more, I think it's called future funk is the genre, but like what I play in the background of my videos is what I usually listen to music-wise when I'm drawing, or I listen to Vocaloid when I'm drawing. There's something about, like, that fast music that's, like, gets me, like, in the, like, hyper zone, and I'm able to draw, like, super fast. And then, when I just want to chill out, I listen to more, like, slow music. I'll listen to, like, slowed down versions of songs, you know, to just chill, like, relax. Of music, fiction, and video games. Okay, my favorite genre of music, I think I kind of covered that. I don't really have a favorite genre. I even I sort of like country. It reminds me of my grandma, you know, and she's just a nice little old Southern lady. I love my grandma. So I wouldn't say, like, I would say I love all music equally, but I'm kind of like I'm like neutral about most things, and then I tend to hyperfixate on different genres at different times, and so it's like, oh, I really like this. Wait, no. Oh, I really like this more. So it's really hard to say, other than sometimes I listen to slow songs, sometimes I listen to fast songs. My favorite type of fiction, I like fantasy and, like, cyberpunk and, like, futuristic stuff. Cyberpunk, because that just aesthetic is just amazing. I like neon, like, tech, grittiness. It has everything. And then a fantasy, because, like, all the, like, cool stuff that people can do with the idea of magic and then the rules of magic is just very, very cool. I really enjoy it, and I'm currently reading a book called, okay, I'm gonna have to take it out and read it. So, The Alchemist Who Survived Now Dreams of a Quiet Life, Book 2. I made it to Book 2. That never happens because I'm not great at reading. So, I did it! I made it to Book 2, which means I really like it, and I really like it so far. It's really easy to read, too. So, and then my favorite type of video games, I've been currently, I don't play games very much. I'm very back-to-back on most of my things, but my favorite thing currently to play is The Sims 4 because it's free and I got it. I think Discord tells you what I'm playing, so you might see on a Saturday, I'm just playing The Sims, and I don't know why I love it so much, but to make these tiny little people do my bidding, it's fun. And then I think it's the character customization, because I spend like 6 hours just creating characters and then creating their house. And then I love grinding them to level up their skills. I also love Minecraft. And I started to play Cyberpunk 2076. I'm really bad at games like that, like with the shooting and stuff. I tend not to play them for that reason. So it's been interesting trying to play that and like not screw up massively and die. And it also, in Cyberpunk fashion, it glitched out on me. So I think I have to like restart. That's fun. So those are my favorite video games. I don't really have a genre, just whatever my brain likes. Oh, I also like Doki Doki Literature Club, but I think that's very apparent from what I said in the first video. It literally made me start drawing. Love that game to pieces. Nationality, I'm an American. I do not like it. Send help. That's a joke, but no, America's not a great, like, it's like it's like a reality TV show probably for the rest of the world, but when you're in it, it's like terrifying. So zodiac sign, I was born November 18th, so yesterday for you guys, and I am a Scorpio. Any hobbies outside of art? I have some hobbies outside of art. I'll name the most basic one to the one that probably shouldn't be a hobby, but now has become a hobby. Well, there's only two. Okay, so if you consider video games a hobby, I got into doll customizing. I don't really have the time to do it very much anymore, but I do have a half-finished doll right now of Estrella. She's a character I want to make for a video game I want to make. I'll link that video in the iCard. And then there's taking care of turtles. I have 3 turtles. I have a turtle problem. So there is Toru. Toru is named after Toru from Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. She is a red-eared slider, and she is the most friendly turtle ever. She'll sit in your hand. She'll eat from your hand. She's like 7 months old, so she's still like itty-bitty. And she is very much adorable and fun. She has like a little cat face, so she pokes out of her shell, and so she looks like a little cat. She goes like, boop. There is Elma, who we just recently got and adopted from somebody else. She tried to bite me. I was trying to give her an antibiotic shot because she did have an eye infection that needed antibiotics. So that did not help. But she's a little bit more mean. I named her Elma after Elma from Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid so that like their names would go together. And she's fun. I mean, like, she's been like weird because she has an infection, but she's cute. She's nice to look at. I got her to eat. She likes mealworms a lot. And then there is the creme de la creme. Oh wait, I forgot to tell you how we got Toru. My cat, little idiot, found this turtle, played with this baby turtle that was probably no more than a month old, flipped it over on its back like the rude cat she is. She's currently eating some catnip. And then my mom found her, and we decided to make up for our turtle sins because when I was a very small-ish child, we had a turtle, and the people at the pet store convinced my mom to buy this huge lamp for this baby turtle, and I wasn't old enough to Google anything, and my mom isn't good at Googling things, so we cooked. She basically cooked this little turtle. And I knew we needed to make up for our turtle sins, so I did. And so we kept Toru, and then I got Squirtle at a reptile expo because she was very cute, and she was so sweet and chill and relaxed, and I was like, she is not very cute, well, she's still very cute, but she's not sweet anymore. Squirtle doesn't live, okay, all turtles are separated. Squirtle is a Central American painted turtle. She lives most of her life on the land and some of her time in the water. I also had to give her shots for an eye infection. Turtles are really prone to eye infections. And she now hates my soul. And every time she looks in my direction, she hisses because she's like, that's the one that poked me with the needle. That has become my hobby. I love looking at them. I love feeding them. That is my hobby pretty much outside of art that I do consistently. Okay, so the next question is, my favorite Ghibli movie. My favorite Ghibli movie, this is really hard. It's in between My Neighbor Totoro and Ponyo, but I can't pick because it's all so great. So I'll just, okay, maybe My Neighbor Totoro, cause I love that. I love that movie. I'd watch it over and over again. Okay, so as a YouTuber, would I rather blow up quickly or, would I rather blow up quickly due to a shout out, or would I rather rise to fame of my own doing? Okay, if I got a shout out, okay, that'd be cool. But I don't think it's a good way to blow up, because you're basically, you and this one other person have the same fans, and if this person decides they don't like you anymore, there's a very good chance that most of those fans will with that other person. I also think that the speed in which you blow up could leave you with basically like randomly generated fans. You don't know who you're gonna get, which can be kind of scary, because you don't know if you're gonna get somebody who's becomes like obsessed with you, and then their whole life is like internet, or at least their whole internet life is now based off of you. I would be I mean, it'd be flattering that someone liked me that much, but I would be a little freaked out if that became the case for anyone, because it's like, oh my. So I would rather rise to fame slowly. There are some things I'd love to do, but I can't because I am so small. Like I would love to like sell prints and stuff, but I don't think I can do that. I'm too little. I'm microscopic YouTube wise, so I just gotta wait until I grow, and I'd rather grow slowly, because I remember you guys. Like, I remember who my first fans are. I even follow back some of you guys on Instagram if I recognize you from Discord. So, you know, I try to, or if I see you guys post anything like that I know is related to me, I'll follow you back on my Instagram, because I know some of you guys have been here since like I was at 50 subscribers, so that is crazy. Okay, what is something you're curious to learn more about? Art-wise, I would love to learn how to 3D model. I've tried doing it a couple times, and I always end up failing miserably. I would really love to, because I have an aspiration in making video games, my own indie video game company. And I have a couple of video games where I would need 3D models, and I don't know how to 3D model, and I'd love to, but I just need to like sit down and learn it. And then something I'm looking to improve in my art currently is perspective. I can't do perspective without a guide yet. And then I would love to learn how to, sometimes when I'm shading things, I feel like I shade them like wonky, and the shadow art really, really close to being like the right type of shadow. Particularly on objects where I don't know how the form like is feeling really, like on hands. I feel like I don't shade hands right at all. Like not like the fingers, but like the palm and like the backside of the palm. I don't feel like I shade correctly. And I'd like to learn how to like do that better, because that surface is difficult to like conceptualize in my brain. Okay, what programs do I currently use? I use Clip Studio Paint. I used to use Paint Tool Sai. It's really great. I really like Paint Tool Sai, but Clip Studio Paint has custom brushes, and I love custom brushes. Okay, what keeps me motivated to make art videos? So I'm gonna get sappy. You guys are the reason I really keep uploading. I have ADHD, and then I have other neurodivergencies. Either way, it makes me like patterns a lot. And I remember, at least when Lavender Town used to upload about weekly every Saturday, I still remember it was every Saturday. And it was like, it became a weekly ritual for me to like sit down and watch that video. Same thing, okay, it became a ritual with PewDiePie too, when I would watch him all the time, because he would upload like every day at like 2 o'clock, I think, at least 2 o'clock my time. And so I would sit and I would watch it every day. And that was a part of my, like, literally was a part of my daily schedule. And then he quit uploading every day, and I was kind of sad, because it was like my ritual. And whenever my ritual is thrown out of whack, it's like, I feel bleh. And I know that, and the same thing with Lavender Town, when she quit uploading weekly, it was like my whole schedule. Oh no. And I know to a lot of people that's not a big deal, but to me, it's like my big deal. And I don't want to do that to someone else, so I probably shouldn't be uploading weekly anymore, but because I know as a viewer, I like that consistency. I know there are probably other viewers who like that consistency. that is what keeps me motivated. And then my favorite musical. I don't really, okay. So I'm not a musical, or there are some people who like love, like one of my best friends is like loves musicals. He went to go see, like, I think he went to go see Heathers and another, like, I went to go see Dear Evan Hansen with him, like, live. That was fun. I would say, since that is the musical I am the most familiar with, because I did literally go watch it, I would say that one, I probably have, like, a super overrate, like, you know, like, in the musical community, an overrated deal. I don't know why I'm not into it. It's never really, like, I've never really sat down and listened to a musical, other than, like, Dear Evan Hansen, and I listened to, like, some of those things from Heathers, because it's, like, blown up on TikTok. So, yeah, I'm sorry. This video is quite the chunker. I didn't think it'd be this long. So, thank you guys for sticking through if you did. And I really appreciate it. I didn't think I'd get to the point where I'd have to reveal my age on my channel. Like, the length-wise. It's crazy. Another thing I want to say is, I think I said this in another one of my videos, but thank you guys so much for 700. It's insane, like, actually insane. Like, I didn't think we'd be here. I didn't think I'd be here. And I think 700 people, like, at least like me enough to subscribe to me is crazy. And like my art enough to subscribe to me is absolutely insane. I just want to say thank you guys so much. So much. I can't really give you guys anything, but thank you so much. I can give my thanks. Another thing I should say is I'm working on the OC videos. I'm slowly drawing while drawing my other videos. That's why it's taking so long. And I will have that out. But this video is already 25, like about, well, it's over 20 minutes long. So I'm going to cut it off here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.